Telling myself I won't go there. Oh, but I know that I won't care. I'm trying to wash away all the blood I've spilled. This lust is a burden that we both share. Two sinners can't atone from a lone prayer. Souls tied, intertwined by our pride and guilt. There's darkness in the distance from the way that I've been living, but I know I can't resist it. Oh, I love it and I hate it at the same time. You and I drink the poison from the same vine. Oh, I love it and I hate it at the same time. Hiding all of our sins from the daylight. From the daylight, running from the daylight. From the daylight, running from the daylight. Oh, I love it and I hate it at the same time. Tell them.
What a beautiful, soulful song. Amazing music. Thank you, David Lynch.
David Kushner.
Your lyrics make me think
legendary.
very deeply about life and such. Everything that you have been through, every assignment in school, every breakup, even the mishap when you mess up, it all adds to something. Our experiences that test us and make us greater than the sum of our fears. When the time is right, focus that energy and make your dreams appear. I'm geared like Shaka Zulu with a spear, light on my feet so I land comfortably after falling off. Let's have a feast, share some wine, not some Molotov cocktails at the funeral. We've been through too much, it's too rough. The house in our house in shambles. The cameras are watching us grieving. The disputes could lead us to the deep end of losing even more friends and family. Oh no, oh no. We angrily trying to find the reason for misplaced fortunes. I put my thoughts in a bottle and then let that bottle float through the ocean with international promotion. Let that sink in. I was able to make more friends, happy with my music, but it took this toward me. You can't believe I've been through so much. Cause how could I be your favorite celebrity when you never told me this whole time my lines were your door sticker? I wish they did stick up for me when life was all sorts of ugly. Not to get mushy, emotional, but it's been hard, okay? And I need a sweet life like Mo's, babe. Being caught in my coordinates so broken hearts can find me. My song's been a form of therapy for me and even you. Whatever we're going through, we shall make it. God's timing is perfect. We got us, we got our sons and daughters, and they're gonna be just fine if they follow the signs, the wonders. The mind can come up with amazing things. So encourage that boy, that girl to sing. Start a cooking class. We can't erase the past, but we can create a future that's way better than the last. This isn't your last. You can fall tomorrow and fall again and still come back to make a resounding comeback. I got your back, okay? The Phoenician scheme is a political statement about how to handle high-level agreements with friends, enemies, family, and even assassins who want to take you out because your mission is too important to go correctly, okay? The movie is a comedy with a dark fantasy-type theme. Benicio del Toro is starring, leading an ensemble cast with names like Tom Hanks, Bryan Cranston, Scarlett Johansson, Benedict Cumberbatch, Willem Dafoe, and more also in the fold. Oscar. The acting can be described as stoic and impersonal, robotic almost, like Sheldon Cooper is. But there is a reason for all that the characters do, including their approach, temperament, and attitude. It's about a successful businessman whose shady dealings have been carefully tracked by multiple governments. Everyone wants him dead. We gotta take him out. But that's just the typical icebergs that he has to face on a daily basis. He's not phased, look at his face. This man has survived many attempts on his life, walking away not unscathed, but more cautious. Hence why he's robotic, showing less emotions. He doesn't trust anyone anymore, neither his sons nor his daughter, whom he has brought up in a strict order. When a plane he is moving on is attacked and crashes, our businessman walks away, barely alive. Only now, even more cautious, he has a premonition about going to heaven.
Oh dear.
There, he has a conversation about his final destination.
Help yourself to a hand grenade.
You're very kind.
He wakes up from it like a dream. It's over days. He's in a cornfield with a bloody blade sticking out of his abdomen. Oh my God. Can somebody help him? He decides to go home and get an operation. That's why he plots his schemes to give everything he has to his heir. His daughter, who is practicing to become a nun. How fun! Gotta convince her to change vocations now. He tells her, in case Daddy dies, I want you to take over my
I
business,
recognize this
okay?
assassin.
I'm like, what? I want to be a nun. From then on, the man goes on mentoring his daughter, who is reluctant because she believes that maybe he might have killed her mother. But you know, daughters have to follow what their fathers say. The film is really inventive and very weird. Some might struggle to follow it, but know that not all is as it appears. For me, it's a masterpiece, one of the best movies of the year, to say the least. Beautifully
At
done.
this moment, rescue workers are laboring to recover and identify...
Shrinking is the critically loved comedy drama about a therapist who uses unconventional methods to help his patients. Jason Segel, famous for Forgetting Sarah Marshall and How I Met Your Mother, stars as the therapist struggling with grief. After his late wife was killed in an accident, the tragedy struck him and had him spiraling out of normalcy. Oh no. To cope, he found hope in alcohol and strippers. Wow, delightful. Not the ideal attitude for a respected father, but he was facing trauma, so maybe you could get him some slack, you know what I'm saying? Just don't throw all your stacks at those strippers, man. You're gonna be broke. His job felt... He goes back to his job, everything becomes normal, but he feels meaningless because he felt he didn't help his patients enough the way he would love to be helped. So he decided to radicalize it. You know, forget my advice. I want to be more active in your life. So he becomes more involved with his patients. Okay, breach of ethics, but maybe it'll work perfect. Well, it does work wonders until it doesn't, and his patients suffer the consequences of his hands-on approach. One of his patients is called Grace, and she's suffering from a case of fearing abandonment. She struggles so much that it's the reason she hangs on to an abusive relationship with her hubby, despite him constantly belittling her. You were just a bad cook. You'll never be a good cook like my side chick. I hate you, Jonathan. If she doesn't get out of this, she might commit murder. The therapist recommends she leaves her husband, but that's something she doesn't want. I don't want to leave him. I love him so much. She goes against his advice, choosing to stay as the abuser's wife, until one incident changes everything. The husband and wife have an argument whilst on a mountain high. Perfect place to argue. The fight escalates, making the wife do something she regrets even today. She pushes him off a cliff. Oh, get out! I hate you! Oh no! No, Jonathan, don't fall! That's right. He fell. Lucky for him, he didn't die, but had more than his heart broken, if you know what I mean. Grace is now taken to prison for attempted murder, and who will she blame? Guess. Her therapist, man! Well, he didn't make me do it literally, but his advice was nice. He made me angry because I just wanted not to be nice and kill my hubby, okay? The therapist is guilt-ridden and feels responsible for pushing a woman to do what he once thought was not possible. The show is complex with lots of things that it suggests. One of them being forgiveness is not easy to come by, especially when your wife dies in a drive-by. Grief-stricken people cannot just forgive you immediately. It might take time, it might never happen. Some people are just not meant to be friends. Shrinking is simply amazing. You gotta see it. The Walking Dead Dead City Season 2 comes to a close with an epic finale for the ages that surely quenches my thirst for blood and vengeance. I'm kidding, I'm not a big bad villain, or am I? Just get my order wrong at the KFC drive-by and find out how I drive by a corpse, okay? Okay, I'm joking. Jokes, people. It's comedy. Dead City is a complex story about power-hungry leaders claiming to be the perfect ones who can help people redeem themselves after getting the entire civilization wiped out by zombies. I mean, at this point, there are probably 4 people in Morocco, 2 in Malawi, and the rest of them are zombies. That means goodbye Messi and Ronaldo. You're no longer the GOATs, I'm the GOAT now. Kidding, Tom Brady might be alive. The USA is doing okay though, still got a lot of humans alive. Problem is the infighting between factions. There is New Babylon versus the radical New Yorkers who will stop at nothing until they own all the land and all the resources. Leading New Babylon is a woman called Maggie, but Maggie's got her head in the gutter at the moment. She's not thinking properly because her son is becoming an evil man. He has joined an evil woman called the Dumber, his evil mentor. And together, they want to redesign the city with beauty and clarity for a better society. The Dumber secretly just wants to control everything and everyone and make them bow to her, but she can't tell Herschel that will be a disaster. He'll be like, you're evil, okay. Maggie's search for her son is a fruitful one. She found him, conniving with her greatest nemesis, the Dumber. Finally, they meet Maggie versus the Dumber, 2 ladies who stand for 2 different things. The Dumber promises Maggie and her son to be set free if she agrees to kill her beloved frenemy, Negan. He tried to kill me. I need you to kill him. So, I told you before, Maggie and Negan are in a very weird place. Their relationship is complicated. It's like an evil ex you dated. You hate them, but you love them at the same time. Negan killed Maggie's hubby, but he was evil. That's why he did it. Anyway, so Herschel and the Dumber don't care. They just want Maggie to get her hands dirty and kill the man that took away the father of her child. If Maggie does that, that's what will make her son really proud. Whew. Crazy. Elsewhere, Negan is planning an ambush on one of the radical New York movements. He tricks them into receiving a gift. A feast. But underneath the tables, hidden, are the deadly zombies. Ready to munch on them once to munch on the food. Come on, man. I knew you couldn't give me a turkey during this time. I don't want to die like this. Negan can be too evil. His plan is successful. He manages to conquer one faction of fighters and rioters. Plus, their leader, a key villain, dies at the hands of Negan. Yes, sweet victory. But before Negan can celebrate, he's literally stabbed in the back. What's that? Who is that? Maggie. Yes, Maggie. Desperate enough to take the Dumber and her son seriously, she does what a mother has to do, betray a friend. She twists a knife in Negan's back as if it's Thanksgiving turkey. Then she lets go, letting Negan to fall gracefully. At this point, we don't know what's gonna happen next. I'm not gonna tell you. All I'm gonna tell you is, it's epic as F.
I was hoping.
Will Negan die? Will he survive? Who will win the fight? You gotta see the epic finale of Walking Dead Dead City Season 2.
The show's about to start.
It's not gonna write you a love song because you asked for it, because you're Negan. I'm sorry, Negan. She had to disappoint you. Sad. It's better, it gets better.